Who knows?
It's me. It's fine. Like I gives a fuck. Hey, what's up?
Hi,
We're
Internet.
live right now.
Yeah, we are live.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Top Tabling. I'm your host, Justin, and these are my friends. And I'm going to give you a recap that's going to blow your mind balls. So we started the 100 to 32 man tournament of strength, where basically Ted was put into a bubble with a very punch-happy kangaroo man. And by kangaroo man, I mean a regular guy, but his punches kept getting stronger and rocked Ted's world. And unfortunately, he couldn't escape because he was in the bubble. Solomon was trying to use his new dwarf friend to try to get the bubble taken off, but the dwarf friend ran out to Turok and Ketra, who were trying to... Ketra was trying to charge up his sword by putting as much blood on it as possible, as Turok was trying to do his best. There was a giant bone Goliath of undead that was trying to kill us, and turns out Solomon's dwarf friend is in fact a dragon. And so him and she got into some shit, and everyone is, I believe Turok is down, Ted is near death, and Solomon, you're down. Is that correct?
I am up, but I am also near death still.
So everyone is fucked, and I believe, if I remember correctly from last time, my sword is charged.
Please hold. Becca's computer's having issues. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I currently have 15 health.
Talk amongst yourselves!
I'm at 64 health, actually.
How's everything going, guys?
When Justin was talking, he sounded like
Not well.
a retarded.
Okay, Justin, talk now.
I do have one rage left, I think.
Sound good now?
Do you have one rage left?
Are you
I think
going-
one, because I have three now.
Like
No
somebody-
wild shape. One
More than
rage.
likely, the problem is it's getting
Yeah.
feedback when you cancel it
I've
out.
got-
So, do you have headphones or no?
No.
You
Using
want my big set?
sorcery points, I've got a max of 3 spell slots left.
It's fine, Shane. It's not that big of a deal. Just go in there.
Like
I have...
three reactions that I can use. Outside of that, I will likely die tonight.
Actually, I have...
Jackson, do you want to sing that Mad World meme theme for me, please?
What is it?
All around me are familiar faces.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that
volume
one?
the kid was singing Mad World. You don't know that one?
No.
It's a kid and he's awkwardly singing Mad World, and it's fantastic.
Is that what that song's called?
Mad World, yeah.
You're talking about like the super like
Gary
off-key
Jules.
version.
Yeah, that's the Gary Jewell version, originally by Tears for Fears, which is one of my favorite things.
No, I'm still thinking of something different.
I actually
It's in
have...
Donnie Darko.
Classic.
You're probably going to hate me, but I've only
I've never
seen
seen Donnie Darko.
I've only seen like
Donnie Darko.
I've seen like the first 20 minutes of Donnie Darko, where
It's not
where
for
Jake
everyone.
I've seen the part where Jake Gyllenhaal says, "How do you suck an ass?"
Suck a fuck.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Tell me, how does one
So
suck?
Becca is on push to talk now.
Okay.
Everybody just wants to make sure to remind her if
Right,
she
right, right.
forgets.
Don't forget to push to talk.
Becca, you're on push to talk.
I have no
We're
level
helping.
3 left. 1 level 1 and 3 level 2 spells left at least.
That's danger.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Alright, so heading back into it. Blythe, you are currently seated upon Torok's shoulder. He's been stabbed once in the back, heavily bleeding down his backside. Beaten and mauled by several other things. The party is not looking their best. 1 second, I'm adjusting the camera. There we go. Okay. The party is not looking their best. Ted is beaten and well, he doesn't bruise. He's just beaten. Making sure everything's working. I didn't get a chance to check everything real quick when we started. We should be alright now. Alright. The party is beaten and bruised. This conflict of 100 warriors or so going on scattered across the battlefield. As the group kind of reconvenes together, Ketra running back off into the crowd, beginning to slice and cut through people. Blythe, you are on top of a newly reawoken Torok. He was downed and did fail 2 death saving throws, so he is pretty messed up. Ted and Solomon are next to you, and that's it. So yeah, going back into it. What do you guys do?
Didn't I get Torok up?
Yeah,
actually?
you just got him up. He has like 6 or
Okay.
7 hit points.
Right. So, are Lindell and she still going at it, or what's going on there?
She is unconscious. Lindell grabbed her with his claw, lifted her, and slammed her into the ground as he dove into a wall of ice.
Okay. Can I get his attention?
You don't see him currently.
Oh, okay.
He
He's
went
behind
into
like
ice.
that mist, right?
No, he went into ice.
Oh, that's right. He went into the ice.
You
Okay,
see a
so-
massive bone Goliath forming, and at the end of last session, Loth began walking into the crowd in his pale half-orc form.
What's the guy in the mask doing?
Roll a perception check.
You gotta go to the Street Fighter.
Uh, 18.
18. Looking around in the crowd, you don't see him immediately. He seems to have ducked away or something and kind of blended out into the rest of the audience.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the party. Do you guys notice Loth coming this way?
I see him.
It might be time to find a strategic out, if you know what I'm saying.
I second the motion.
Blythe, you are with them, by the way. Space Spartatalk.
Or hand signals.
Is Blythe in covert operation mode now? She's speaking via hand signs.
Listen, I see nothing.
That's
Oh.
pretty.
Does anybody immediately look like they're running in our direction?
No, it seems like for the most part, there is still a little bit of hesitation amongst a lot of the audience to immediately dive into the group that is like at war. You do see that massive bone construct skeleton is kind of smashing its arms into people. Arrows and arcane spells are crashing into it. That seems to be where a lot of the attention is drawn, is this massive construct in the center of the arena.
Okay.
I ain't feeling that.
Well, there seems to be enough attention on that. I don't know about you all, but I feel like our biggest concern needs to be the behemoth. And, not letting him annihilate us.
I agree.
Blythe.
Alright.
I don't know what to do.
Contribute in the conversation. He was asking questions.
Gotcha.
Who's immediately around us right now?
Right now, you guys do have a little bit of like a decent bit of space kind of scattered about around you. It's not the most space, and it's not the most comfortable that you've ever been, that you can be, but there is a decent amount of space around you.
Well,
I mean,
the,
yeah, go ahead.
the guy who said he was going to heal me, and I presume the rest of us, clearly wasn't what he said he was. And now we don't even know where he is. I know we're all pretty battered and bruised. Might be time to, I don't want to say this word specifically, but might be time to find somewhere to hide.
Ketra is not near you. Ketra is still in the midst of trying to fight people.
Huh.
Can I get a message out to him?
You can certainly try.
All right, well, I'll try and.
He is currently raging, so he will not be able to respond.
Oh, that's fair. I'm gonna say that jump one time if you can hear this, but you know, we should probably regroup at some point. How's the sword thing going?
You hear a lot of Solomon rambling in the back of your head, Ketra.
And I can't respond to it?
You would be able to. I believe that's how the spell works.
I'm gonna respond with almost done, take cover, it's going to get hot.
As I will then turn to the rest of the party. We need to find cover now. So,
Is there cover?
Can I take my fortress and throw it out?
Yes, you can. Where are you throwing it? Towards people or just off to the side?
Towards
Take some
people.
out.
The biggest crowd would be where Ketra is currently. That's where the biggest crowd of people is.
You want to be away from me.
Do I?
Yes, because I'm gonna go kamikaze.
I would agree with that.
Alright, I'll just.
Baked.
Can I throw it, I guess, not at people?
Yeah. So you throw it off to the side as this tower whoosh, expands out the, 100 square foot diameter base? I want to say.
How do you determine square feet in a circle?
It's not a
20.
circle.
Yeah.
You said
you said-
diameter.
Yeah,
Oh.
you said diameter.
Okay, yeah, it's 20 by 20.
20 by 30.
So the tower expands out and takes off, a pushing, breaking rock off of the cliff face, the mountainside cracking a little bit under its weight as it expands out as the door opens up.
All right. It only lets us in, right? Nobody else? Or are we allowed in this house?
That's a question for Becca. I don't have the item up in front of me.
That was
According to Shane, only we could get into it.
that was a joke because you didn't let us in your house.
What?
I forgot that you weren't allowed in my house. I mean, if you want to stay outside, you can stay outside.
I don't want to. So yes, please let's run inside.
So y'all boogie on in. Is anybody dragging Torok's half unconscious body?
I would assume so.
So you drag Torok in as you all run inside, going into.
Did it hit anybody when I threw it?
Come on,
For
at
the
least-
for the sake of argument, one dude is very much so under the tower.
One.
Yes, it was
Only
the
one.
outskirts. You didn't throw it towards Ketra. Ketra's where the fight's going on. Like if there was like a circle, middle of the circle is where all the fighting is. You threw it to like an outer edge. No one can see that. Your face is centered in the camera, so anything that goes on the outer edges gets cut off. So everybody just looks like you just put your hand up. Oh, there we go.
We could see that.
We saw it the first time too.
Yeah, I know. So, the fortress forming as the party runs inside. What are you guys doing once you're inside?
Taking a really big deep breath. Is there a time limit on how long this can take? This
Our house or the...
the battle here.
You were never told anything along those lines.
How long does the fortress last?
As long as I want it to.
What if we took a long rest?
Yeah.
I concur.
Because it's impenetrable, right?
Oh, I can't.
According to Shane, yes.
I can't send stuff over whatchamacallit, Discord because I have to have it full screen. Give me a second. I'll open up the group chat. I'll send you guys the item descriptor.
Nah. Previous sessions, you said it's impenetrable.
There you go. Go ahead and look that bad boy on over.
You can't change the rules now. You said we can have it be impenetrable. We used it with the sand guy, and he couldn't get in. So you can't change it.
That's he couldn't get in. There's a difference between in and the bottom of that page I just sent you.
Okay, it can be tipped over. The roof, the door, and the walls have 100 hit points, immunity to damage from non-magical weapons, excluding siege weapons, and I doubt anybody has a trebuchet right now. And resistance to all other damage. Only a wish spell can repair the fortress. Each casting blah 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 blah. Okay, no. Okay.
Getting at this sword is about to mollywallop the fortress.
It's also made of steel.
Y'all are gonna burn.
That's the big concern. Is it's also made of metal.
Okay, but yes, from previous uses of said fortress, that only affects the outside, correct?
I don't remember if last time we got hit by fire, if it did anything. I don't think you guys ever got hit directly by a massive fireball. So, Ketra, what are you doing as they run inside?
I am trying to get the sword charged. Get as much blood on it as I can. If I can, any kind of mortal wound, I'm gonna try to do. So like soft sparks between the collarbone and the neck, anything that, any kind of artery, I'm gonna try to slice as I'm trying to get people to bleed out and heavily as the blade is getting hotter.
All right. So you start continuing running around, nicking people here and there, trying to get the blade as soaked as you can. It's starting to get to a point where it's hot and uncomfortable to hold. It's actually starting to physically burn your hand. You feel the skin starting to crackle and burn in your palm.
I'll put it in the metal hands.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So as you put the blade into the metal hand, the hand begins to glow hot as the black steel slowly shifts to red. And as it does, the slits where the arm kind of goes up begin to as they're opening, and this red glow goes in them, and you see this black leathered arm underneath.
Right.
And as it continues to glow hotter and hotter, the steel beginning to begins to start to like almost open up, like it's unwrapping.
Okay, great.
As the leathered arm underneath begins to move more, as you can feel the almost like when your arm is in armor, how it kind of gets that little bit of space between there. You start feeling this void of this space of where that armor is starting to expand around your arm.
Okay. Where's Alma?
She's not there. She, as soon as Loth began to walk around, she did her whole hideaway thing.
Can I communicate with her, and can she talk to me in my head at least?
She can try.
Alma, are you ready?
You hear in your head, whenever you are, just know that there's going to be some repercussions on this one.
Such as?
It's a little bit bigger than what you've done before. Just think like this is your first time really getting it, and it's a lot bigger than you were expecting, and it's going to hurt at first, but you'll get used to it eventually.
What the
That went awry halfway through the scripture, and I just stuck with it.
Can we get a phrasing in the chat?
Ooh.
Wow. I'm going to shift down. I would like to get to a center point of as many people as I can take out.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and stab myself with Alma.
Okay.
On the side. So that drops me down to...
Your Orcish Rage.
Got it. And then So you said it's a level 9?
No.
That's what I thought you said.
Yep, that's what you said last session. You said 9.
Give me a second. I'll look at the spell real quick and go from there.
2 changes now. 2 changes.
Fuck it, yeah, go 9.
Yeah?
It's not that big of a deal.
I know it's not.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to... Yeah, let's see.
It would basically be you as the center point, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kamikaze attack. So I'm going to do a level 9 fireball.
Spicy.
It's going to be... It's going to hurt.
So do you have a backup character for when you die?
No.
Danny Dwarfito, I thought.
Yeah, Danny Dwarfito. So that's why I didn't want you to put the very metal castle next to where I was going to explode. Okay, that is... I'm sorry, I have another character who has it, so I just want to make sure I have the right amount of dice. It is 14d6
Yeet.
It is indeed.
of fire.
It's a lot of D6.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a rolling.
That is a 66.
66 points of damage. So as the fireball comes, you pull the blade, stabbing it deep into your abdomen. As you pull it free, the fire begins immediately weeping from the blade. As it hits the ground, it begins creeping off of it like running water. As it expands in all directions, you hear Alma going, "Okay, that's the easy parts." As you cringe in pain as the blade pulls off you, as there is almost like a volcanic eruption of arcane fire that shoots in all directions. It begins crashing, fireballs sanding off into the distance. People scream as they begin burning away. Lives lost, the skeletons getting blasted and almost destroyed to nothingness as it reaps in all directions, sending bodies and parts flying around you. As the smoke begins to slowly settle, the fire and the heat of the sun die down. You see, the three of you see, Ketra is knelt down on the ground, all burned across his entire body.
How far away is he?
Probably at least 100 feet.
I would like to pump in as much as I can. I have 19 points of lay on hands. I'm going to pump into myself.
Okay. You are still very badly injured.
Yeah.
Did it do any damage to the fortress?
No, it did not. It didn't reach that far.
Ted,
Yep.
we know you can get him.
Yep, let's go.
Alright.
As the smoke begins to settle, Ketra, and you begin kind of looking around, trying to slowly get yourself up to your feet, Alma has reverted back into her dormant state.
Right.
You begin to kind of walk out into the, or standing to your feet, you hear as the glass ground begins to crack as you hear footsteps coming towards you.
Can I cast Armor of Agathist on myself?
Uh-huh.
Just one, because it's going to be cold. And two, I just need
One
to
of my-
cool off.
One of my favorite spells.
Yeah.
As the glass cracks, you turn back as Wally May starts walking towards you. Starts cracking his knuckles in his hands as he starts walking through the glass.
Foolish.
Roll a perception check for me.
Okay. 6.
6? Alright, so you don't notice. Is anybody looking out at Ketra?
Yes.
Yep.
So roll perception checks, everybody looking outside.
Ooh, 11.
I got like a 9.
So it's Ted.
17 plus 5.
22. Alright, Ted, you're the only one that notices. Most of Ketra's body is burned and blackened. It's very difficult to kind of discern any part of him from any other part. But as you look, the what was once this metal wrapped arm that came down his entire right side is this blackened leathered skin with these long drawn fingers and long fingernails coming off of it. The arm is perfectly smooth with no discernible details as it goes all the way up to his shoulder. But the metal is
What?
completely burned off of it.
What in the hell is up with his arm? Y'all see?
What are you talking about, Ted?
Well, his arm is no longer metal. Unfortunately. Yeah, it's like this weird, smooth-looking, weird-looking arm. I don't know. You'll see when we get up there.
We'll have to put a pin in that one.
Ketra, as you hear the glass breaking, the ground next to you erupts as this massive skeletal hand launches towards you as it stops inches from your face. As it stops looking around it, you see Wally May has wrapped his arm up around the forearm of this thing and is holding it from advancing forward. Alright, boy. You need to get on up and walk away. It's time for Wally to have some fun. As he motions for
Are we
you
over there yet?
to scoot. Yeah, at this point you guys come walking up.
Hey, what's going on, Sharkman? What you got there?
Oh, you know, giant construct.
Alright, well, you have a good one. Come on, Catcher. Let's boogie.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
move towards where Ted is.
Alright. So you guys pull together with Ted.
How many people did the kamikaze take out?
Probably a good 10 to 15 of
10 to
lower
15?
lower level fighters and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
A lot of that huge crowd fighting with skeletons, and then you guys didn't actually delve into it enough. You would have seen there's also a puppeteer out there that is now dead.
We got some delving for you.
Puppeteer as in person
As in-
controlling
He used
the
puppets.
skeletons?
No, he used puppets.
Mmm.
He's an ex-person.
Yeah, he is an ex-person.
Get back to the fortress. I could do healing spirit or something.
So you guys head back to the fort. You literally run out, grab Ketra, drag him back, throw him inside, close the doors.
And stay out. I'm going to call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. They just got to stay within 5-foot cube I can see in here.
Hell yeah.
Spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae of my choice.
Yeah, I want to say that gives you like a stupid amount of healing, right?
Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the space, blah blah blah, you can cause a spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature.
Yeah, in essence, you get to heal 10 d6 hit points distributed throughout the party now.
Yeah, we gonna do that.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead and heal some people up before we go into
Man,
round 2.
You got that, what do you got, an app, Justin, for rolling?
Yeah. What do you need?
10d6,
10d6.
I guess. I don't know, that's what he said.
Remember, you can distribute it up around the party.
Yeah.
Instead of just healing one person,
No, I'm gonna...
just
Can
dump
I
it
do
all
it
on the
based
Ketra.
off the... No, can I
27.
do it based on the pool of the healing? Like 27, and then, it's not a lot.
No,
Alright,
it's you give dice to people.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to just do that? Give dice to people?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do, you can get 3. What are you at, Solo Man?
I am at 15 out of the 89.
Yeah, you get another 3. I guess the, Rockman.
I was
is
gonna say,
pretty low,
remember Torok was down. I think he's at like 8.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Blight's at.
He can get, well,
I'm at 47 out of 64.
yeah. And then 3 to the Rockman, and I'll just take 1, because, I mean, just going up the tree there of the most injured.
Rude.
Just remember, everybody, Blight's the tank now.
This is true.
Blight's got this.
It's alright, it was only 3 anyway.
So what else are you
sorry,
guys
how
doing while you're
How
inside?
many did you give me, Ted?
3d6.
3d6. Okay.
I'm going to turn to the party and ask them if would we like to seriously consider taking a nap right now.
You think that's the best idea right now? I mean, I just did one of the biggest fireballs in the history of fireballs, and there's still people.
And can they get in the fortress? That's the biggest question.
And the floor is not this metal material, correct? It's the sand?
Yeah, it's whatever the ground is outside.
Considering a giant hand came out of the sand, this isn't exactly the safest place, because we're putting a giant target on our back.
Fair.
Hey, Sandal.
As you begin
around
hearing,
here?
You begin hearing ting 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 of things hitting the outside of the fortress.
Handsome man, you here?
He is not.
Damn.
Can I put armor into the shields and make the great axe?
Yep.
Cool.
Before we go back out there, I am spent.
Yeah. Me too. We don't have a lot of choice, do we? It's a
No.
test of strength.
That it is.
So. Can I? Is there like a slat or something I can kind of?
There's windows.
through? Okay. I'd like
There's
to look
like
out
the
windows.
whatchamacallit windows. Whatever they're called, the slits. You shoot arrows
Okay.
from.
I'd like to look through the slits.
At this point, you see Wally May and Alex are currently fighting this giant skeleton. As the hand comes down to crash into the ground, Wally May kind of grunts through it as it kind of grabs onto his chest as Alex begins running up the arm as he's holding it from pulling away. You see them fighting as you see there's a crowd of people, several dark elves that are currently launching arrows and stuff like that into the side of the castle.
They're trying to get into the castle.
As you see slowly walking through the crowd that female that kind of committed some fuckery with the party is currently walking towards the group towards the castle as well with her hand with this arcane magic arcing through her fingers.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
it's
gotta
that
go.
bitch Carol Baskins.
Oh look, Michael's here.
Alright. So we need to figure something out here quick.
Give me 2 seconds. Hold. I gotta readjust all the camera angles.
That's fine. It gives us time to plan.
Yeah.
I move for the dark elf lady to be called Carol Baskins.
I want to say I gave her a name, but I don't remember what it was.
Motion accepted.
It's Carol Baskins now.
Okay.
All right, so
Michael was trying to join the chat, but it seems to be struggling. Oh no,
What
that was
were-
Michael.
What would happen if we dug down?
How would we dig down?
I don't know.
Okay. What else?
okay, well, next motion.
Yes, being in here puts a giant target on our back. So as soon as we leave, how surrounded are we right now?
As of right now, all Catchers saw was one side.
Okay.
It looks like this side. I haven't checked the other sides.
Alright, so let's see what's out there, and maybe somewhere to go.
Ooh, this one's gonna be a rough
If that
fix.
side's clear.
You want to try doing that?
It doesn't seem like we can stay here for at least 6 hours.
Yeah, we don't really have much of a choice. So, can you check to see what's on the other side?
Yeah, I'll go take a look.
Is Solomon
Would that be-
poking his head outside? Or are you
I'm gonna-
you're going to the
I'm go-
others?
I'm clearly going to look through
Okay. I was just making sure. I don't know. I wasn't paying 100% attention. I was adjusting all the camera angles.
The safety of the window, sir.
Why would I go outside?
I had to adjust all the cameras.
Hi, sorry.
Hi, Michael.
I don't see shit.
Well, while he's doing that, hey, Catra.
Yeah,
First of all, awesome fireball.
thank you.
What's going on with that? I'm gonna point at his weird arm.
I don't know. This
Fair
is
enough.
new.
Torok, at this point, you wake up or kind of get yourself. Oh yeah, Michael, you get 3d6. You get 3d6 healing.
I got 3d6 healing?
Yes.
Yeah. I did
Okay.
my little
My
healing
stuff's
thing.
all going really slow.
Yeah, everything's kind of jogging up for a minute. So let's take a second to catch back up. Torok, as you kind of wake up, get adjusted back to being alive after your 2 death saving throws, you see you are now inside the fortress that Blythe carries, that she has expanded to put you inside of.
What? Is it cutting for anyone else or just me?
You're a little joggy, but you're doing okay. Your audio's cutting.
I didn't hear anything you said.
Are you doing okay now?
Okay, let me try to restart my computer because it's not working. It's all frozen.
That's how mine is too.
Is
Sorry.
it still? Is anybody else
Yeah,
having issues?
No.
I'm good.
It's like a
I'm
robot.
Let me. It might be a me thing. Let me leave the call and rejoin the call. Okay? Ready?
Okay.
Please hold, chat. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How's that? Oh, Michael is completely gone now.
It's just frozen.
Oh.
What even is the internet anymore?
Garbage. Hot garbage.
All
Forsaken
these
the-
quarantining bastards.
The giveaway is not up yet. I forgot to do it. I'm doing it right now.
Ooh.
I forgot.
Whoa!
I haven't even honestly paid attention to it lately.
My name is Bill Wee.
It'll take you Puesha.
All bad people.
It will never not be funny.
Alright. While we wait for Michael to come back, what are you guys doing?
Well, I didn't see shit outside the window I looked
did not.
at. I'm gonna turn around. Yeah, I don't see nothing, guys. I think this is the way to go.
Those little windows are real hard to squeeze your armored body up against to look out of.
Can it be like completely obvious that I'm just like staring at a wall?
You're squeezing real funny into that window space.
Yeah.
Isn't there a roof we can like?
There is indeed a roof that you can go to. People can hit you though from the roof. It is just an open aired roof.
What if I'm real careful?
You do what you gotta do. Oh, Michael!
Wow, everything just fucked up.
He had to reset his computer.
I understand, but because he left the Discord chat, it does this.
Look at the ooh.
Well, in theory, if you leave it for now until he comes back, should it?
Yeah,
I'm
we're focused.
Torok.
We're focused on Jackson's and Torok's space. We got a whole lot of Becca's mouth in her space. Half of Justin's head. You're okay. Thanks, Becca. Oh God. He's restarting his computer and router.
Oh.
It's gonna be a minute.
All right, yeah, you might want to just, I don't know, do what you got to do, man. Because in theory, he's got to wait at least 10 seconds to turn that router back on. Let me tell you.
We're just gonna continue on like this because I don't feel like moving all the camera angles again in 5 minutes when he comes back.
Fair.
So, Becca,
Alright.
Becca, I can adjust Becca real quick. She's the easiest one. There we go. Everybody's at least on the screen for right now. We look like the most hodgepodge amateur production hour ever, but that's what we're going with.
Hey, I'm sure Dapper and Forsaken don't mind for now.
And I accidentally opened up League of Legends, so, everything's falling apart over here. Alright,
Oh, okay, that's a thing.
so what are you guys doing? You heading upstairs? You hanging out? We trying for that sweet long rest?
I don't know how that's gonna work. They're just gonna.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
necessarily think the long rest is the greatest idea in the world as much as I would have loved to have that to work out. Ted, do you want to gingerly go up to the roof?
I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Kind of sounded foreboding.
What?
It was an odd feeling I felt from above.
I don't know. What? Okay, so when you say open air roof, right?
Uh-huh.
Is there literally anything we could like hide behind?
It is literally the top of like a castle tower. There's a
Alright, so
couple
parapets.
There's a couple little parapets up there.
Okay, so let me stealth behind a parapet then, right?
Yeah.
That's
No, let's see you stealth behind
Hey,
something.
wait.
Let's see your Jagundo ass, full plate armored, stealth behind something.
I'm
Not
sneaky.
send the 4-inch tall Blythe up there to stealth. No. I want the full armored man to do it.
I'm sneaky as fuck.
Roll that check at disadvantage.
Ow.
He's already at disadvantage for A, being in full plate armor, but he's also at double disadvantage because technically you guys are all exhausted.
So what do you want me to roll 3 dice?
No, just roll 2.
You're Shagundo.
I'll have you know. That's an 8.
Pretty sneaky.
So, as you guys are discussing a plan, Solomon begins climbing the ladder to the roof access. And as he abruptly flips the hatch open and climbs up there, standing proud as he attempts to observe around him. Roll me a dex saving throw there.
Is that a disadvantage?
It should be, but no.
Okay. 16.
Cool.
Yeah.
As you guys look up there, you see an explosion of light. As Solomon takes 32 points of fire damage as a fireball hits the top of the tower.
As Solomon falls back down the ladder unconscious.
As Solomon falls fucking 30 feet and bounces into the floor unconscious. You automatically take 1 death failed saving throw.
Solid.
As he is just laying there limp at your feet.
I feel like that escalated very quickly.
A high-level caster was literally approaching.
Just wanted to peek.
I'll give you the opportunity to roll a perception check real quick, buddy. As a straight roll to see what you saw before death took you.
Oh my god.
South 20.
Looking around, you saw that there is a group of dark elves that have begun approaching the chamber. That female dark elf and several others with her. There is also several Duergar that are walking at her side. These darkened dwarven people.
What?
And on the other side, there is a group of these kind of tan skin. You would recognize them as being people from the Crimson Sands area that are gathered on the other side that are actually using the tower as partial cover.
Oh.
Hey, so that bitch Carol Baskins is coming up on us, and also I'm gonna give up. Well, I'm gonna use up my last level 2 spell to put Healing Word on Solo Man.
All right, Solo Man, heal that 2d4.
No. Let me risk this. I'm intrigued.
You're just gonna die.
I'm intrigued.
So you don't want it.
You do realize you come back with nothing if you die. You come back at level 7 character with no items.
Such is life.
All right. And the way we do experience, you'll never catch up to them in level. There is no level curve that you'll eventually, creep up on them on.
Let me do this next death roll. Let's see what happens.
If you botch, you automatically are dead, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, what is going on? What did I walk into?
This is high stakes. This is high stakes.
So what you missed, Korok, to catch you up, is during your episode of unconsciousness, acute unconsciousness, you caught it pretty severe. Ketra used the full charge of Amma to cast a 9th level fireball on himself, detonating and killing about 10 to 15 people. Blythe summoned the Iron Fortress Tower for you guys to find someplace to hide to come up with a better strategy, and the tower is currently under siege by the Dark Elves. On top of all that going on, while the Dark Elves were approaching, Solomon climbed up to the top of the tower to look out and got blasted in the face with a fireball, and then fell back down the tower.
I see.
And is currently laying unconscious in the middle of the room.
So why can't Ted save you?
He can.
Jackson, I think you should take that heal.
I'm intrigued.
I mean, he doesn't have much of a choice if I just go and do it.
Nope.
Do it. Do it. Oh.
Whose turn is it? Somebody make a choice.
There's no turn order right now. You're about to just make another death saving throw if Ted doesn't cast a spell on you.
Whoosh.
Go ahead and take that 2d4 plus 3 healing, Solo Man.
You ain't getting out of it that easy, Solo Man. Come on back now, here.
So what are you guys plotting?
Spicy. I'm gonna like sit up real quick.
And you're still sizzling, I'm assuming.
So that bitch Carol Baskin is outside. she's mighty strong.
The Dark Elf's name is Carol?
Yes.
Baskins,
Okay,
Carol
understood. Carol Baskins, the
It's
Dark
one
Elf.
for the sake of my sanity. It's one word. You have to say it quick.
Carol Baskins.
Yeah,
Carol Baskins. Carol fucking Baskins.
Ridiculous.
it's the full
It's
name.
relevant. This is all relevant.
I never thought we were gonna be such a pop culture based stream.
Nah, it's fine.
Really?
I was hoping not. I don't understand pop
Who are you
culture.
talking to?
Poor Shane. He doesn't understand references.
Oh, and the metal arm that Ketra had is burned off. It's replaced by this blackened leathered arm.
I'm Chelsea now.
Goddamn Chelsea. Don't fall in love with it.
You gonna hold hands with it?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got that bitch Carol Baskins coming, and there's people using this tower as cover. Maybe they'll work with us to kill that bitch Carol Baskins.
I'm not sure where we were when I fell unconscious. We were outside.
Yeah, well, we ain't there no more.
Where are we safe in here? Where are we?
No, we are not safe.
How long are we in? Like, are we okay for?
Probably not long.
Solid. I understand. This is gonna go well.
It probably won't.
Uh,
I'd like to go to a window where those people are using the tower as cover. I'm going to put my right eye ever so carefully out the edge of the window. Be like, hey! Brownman!
Hey!
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Can we?
That one I don't think's okay.
Can we get a phrasing in the chat?
Phrasing. I got you.
I will leave it at A. You gonna answer?
You hear one respond back with, "Oh, Ted, is that you?" You recognize the younger man that had introduced himself to Ketra and you guys before.
Yeah, this is Ted. Who this? New fortress.
It's Kara. We're getting hit pretty hard out here. We were just trying to get some protection. Is Ketra in there with you?
Oh yeah, he's in here. That bitch Carol Bass is coming to kill us all. You wanna fight her with us?
I don't know who that is. That seems like a very particular name for someone in a fantasy realm.
Did you
Almost like you do it out of spite. Oh, don't tell me. She's trying to screw over some poor tiger tamer in a low-income area?
No,
That's
she murdered her husband.
The poor tabaxis.
Oh, she murdered her husband?
Yeah. So, did you see that fireball just a minute ago?
Yeah, the whole top of the tower lit up. I assume that was some type of defense that you all had.
Oh no, that was
I
that
saw-
was Carol Baskins.
I saw the one. I think his name's Solomon go up there. I assume that because he's an arcanist, he was summoning a magic spell to defend the tower.
You know what happens when you assume?
I don't.
Well, shit, neither do I. He didn't do that.
Oh, we saw the explosion and he wasn't up there anymore. We just assumed he had scuttled back inside for safety.
You could call it that. So how's about it? You wanna take down that bitch? Carol Baskins.
Most of my friends are pretty badly injured. I don't know how much they'd be of help, but I'm in to help.
All right, stand by.
Okay.
Don't
Hey.
die, okay?
Yeah. I'm relaying all of this to the rest of you. Hey, we got some potential allies out there. It's that one dude that what was talking to Ketra earlier.
I see.
That young man.
Young men.
He was indeed rather young.
He seems all right. I think we should let him in and try to fight Carol Baskins, or go out with them.
Are we gonna try to fight through windows, or do we want to go can we cast some healing spells and go back out there? Do we want to avoid doing that?
Spells?
We may want to hold off on healing till somebody else dies soon.
True. Fair enough. I feel like I have approximately three more spells left. I'm doing good.
I've got 2.
Hmm.
Hey, can I cast Healing Word at 2nd level? Because that's all I got is level 2 spells. I got
Yes.
2. Is that how
you
that
add a
works?
D4.
Okay.
You add a bonus D4 when you do it.
Yeah. But
I
they're
have-
willing to fight her with us, and they seem alright.
They seem I
have a cure wounds. I have 10 points of lay on hands. I've got some things that I can do to help us, but I could save the healing lay on hands to get people up, and we could cast.
Well, this here's the test of our metal right here, fellas.
What else are you guys running with, like leftover spell slots and everything else like that? Like how used up is the party right now?
I have a first level, a third level, and a fourth level.
I got 2
Let's
level
just
2s.
say
I have 3 first levels, 1 second level, 1 third level, 2 fourth level, and 2 fifth level.
That's nothing for Becca.
Um,
That's nothing for her.
let's just say hypothetically if I have 17 spell slots, I only have 2.
Oh. Becca's on push to talk right now, by the way, Michael.
Yeah, but you know what? I knew exactly what she was feeling.
That was great.
Can we lead with some of them badass level 5 spells, perhaps?
With what?
Some of them level 5 spells that she got there. Something to go boom.
I have my level 5 spells a teleportation circle, but I can use something else as a level 5.
That's true.
Can it explode that bitch Carol Baskins?
Can you drop like a fireball in front?
I might have some sardine oil.
Ooh.
Oh, relevant. We could exit this tower, you pick the tower back up, and then throw it at her to surprise her and
You want to throw a tower at someone?
Oh yeah, Torque, you've never seen this in use.
Yeah, Torok, this is actually a really good option.
If Shane would have let me hit more than one person, I dealt 60 points of damage that I rolled for.
You
Yeah.
can throw a
Oh.
tower?
So I vote we go outside, hook up with these here peoples, you shrink the tower, we fight a little bit, and then you chuck the tower out.
This
Okay,
isn't
okay.
really the
but
time to
where
hook
is-
up with anybody, is
Where
it?
is everyone's health at right now? Like who could? I mean, I could use my spell slots for those things.
I'm at 47 out of 64.
You're fine.
I'm at 8.
Okay.
I am at 70 out of 141.
Oh, you're fine. Ketra.
The 40.
Okay. So. Okay, I think I'm only at 19, so I could use a level 3 cure wounds on Solomon and level 4 cure wounds on me, and then have a level 1 left over to smite if I need to. Bad idea, good idea. What do we think?
Ketra also has
Sure.
used up all of his own lay on hands and his his reckless thing.
I would still have some points in lay on hands to get people up if we need to get them up.
I still have 2 healing word I can cast at second level, whatever.
What do
Or
we
a healing word and another one of those healing spirit fae thingies. Yeah, I don't know. It said fae in there. I don't know. That's all I remember from the spell.
I like Anthony's rambling.
Okay.
Trying to describe this spell. It just keeps going.
I'm gonna walk over to Solomon and cast Cure All Wounds.
Whoa!
3d8 plus 4.
Hot dog.
Wesley said everybody just needs to empty out their pockets. Start going through all the stuff you guys have.
It would be nice, but I don't know what's in my pockets. There are these imaginary items that are inside of a drawer somewhere.
I have your character sheet in front of me.
You also have my items in my drawer.
I'm not willing to get up for those.
I'm casting Cure Wounds at level 4 on myself. And now I have a level 1 spell slot.
Alright, boys.
Michael, you do not have your items written down on your character sheet.
If this,
No,
if this,
there are cards in my notebook.
Fair.
if this fight were a bitch, we would be in it.
Okay.
Hey, Dungeonman.
Yes.
How long does attunement take again?
30 minutes.
Alright.
Dungeonman.
I mean, I don't know why I responded to that. I really should have just ignored you, but... So, what else are you guys doing? Are you ready to eat some yeast, as you guys say?
No.
I still got my tree. I haven't had a good use for it yet.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna beat off some trees while we're out there?
I mean, I'm not above it.
It's
What
a
was
shake weight.
that?
That was Michael breathing.
Sorry.
Whew.
I'm a heavy breather. I'm not. No, I don't know what's going on. I'm dying.
Do you have the COVID?
I think so.
Oh.
It's
We've been
got
in
me.
quarantine too long and heard beat off.
It's infected me.
So, what else you guys doing?
So what is it? We're teaming up with the Duergar?
No.
Is that the plan?
No, not at all.
Oh.
Crimson Sands people that hopefully don't remember any of the atrocities we committed.
That is an accurate term.
Oh, I should have used that. Okay. I'm just looking through to see if I have anything else that could help us. It doesn't look good though. I have arcane recovery, but I've got to take a short rest for that.
Hey, so I'm gonna take off my shield. I'm gonna put on my ring of star shooting, and it attunes when it attunes.
It has to be 30 minutes of inactivity.
I hate you.
It attunes when it attunes. Yep, I got nothing. That's it.
Okay.
Becca, it's up to you.
I'm out of wild shapes. I got 1 rage left.
My strength score is a -2. I can't carry the party.
That is the funniest thing I've heard in like a month.
The party.
Oh, God.
All right. This is our moment.
This is it?
You mean my moment?
Thelma and Louise. And
It's something.
Okay.
hopefully Blast can explode some people with that wild magic stuff, right?
I'm going to put my longsword and shield away, and I'm going to ready my halberd.
Fair. You're switching up your attack strategies?
Or do it.
What'd you say?
Alright, I'm like,
I said I'm doing something.
I could attempt to use my hammer as soon as we open the door and knock. Are they in front of the door?
No, they're still You hear crashing going on now against the side of the tower.
I'm going back to that window.
Okay.
The wind.
What do I see out there?
Just them leaned up against this fire is kind of skirting around the side of the building.
Hey!
Yeah!
Alright, we're gonna come out. We're gonna fight that bitch. What say ye?
Okay.
Alright, cool. Don't betray us, we'll kill you all. See ya in a minute.
Okay.
There's been a lot of betrayal going on. I don't know, I need to say it.
There's a whole lot of hesitance coming from that side of the wall now.
Yeah, there better be.
Oh boy.
Hesitance to betray us.
Hesitance?
Hesitation.
Is that a word?
Hesitancy.
I like my version.
Hesitation.
Fuck you.
Stand by.
That's where we're at. We're at the point where you're checking that level of my communication.
Hesitant. No, it's a word.
I know it is.
Alright.
Alright, y'all. So, who's going out first? I got the most health, so I'll go out first. I'll make sure I rage and.
Ted's gonna say that, and I'm gonna look at the ceiling.
All right, is everybody ready? And we on the same page? I'm guessing.
Yes.
I don't know.
As the
What's
DM,
up?
I don't even know what the page you guys are on
What?
is.
What side are we coming out on?
You're coming out straight into them.
No,
'Cause
we're trying to go around to whatever side the our new allies are.
There's only one door.
Yeah, you didn't say Carol Baskins is in front of that goddamn door.
I didn't say she wasn't, first off. Secondly, yes, she is.
You did say that she was on the side.
Yeah.
Fine, fuck it. She's on the side.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's a good one, Michael.
I heard those words. Alright, Ted, go get him.
I'm raging, running out the door.
So you come running out the door. Which way are you going? You gonna turn towards her, or you turning towards your new friends?
No, I'm going to my new friends.
All right. So you. So do you want to rage right away?
I feel like the answer there is
Remember, if you rage and you don't get hit for a turn, you lose your rage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run to them then, and in a zigzag serpentine pattern.
All right. So Ted, you come running out the door, and you begin to immediately serpentine. Roll me a perception check real quick.
+5, 18.
18. So you come running out the door, and as you do, you look both ways. You start running towards your friends as you hear screaming coming from behind you.
Okay.
You just gonna keep on trucking?
What did I perceive? Just the screams?
Just the screams, and you saw some movement from behind you, but as you just kind of boogied on past, you didn't pay attention to anything else.
Oh yeah, I'm going to where I was going.
All right, so you run out the door. Who's following after Ted? Or you guys wait till Ted makes contact?
I'll go with 10.
Okay.
regardless of what happens, I'm gonna be the last one out the door.
Fair.
Irregardless.
Irregardless. Irrelevant to what happens.
Ooh. Even I know that one's gross.
Actually, I'm gonna unhook the. I'm gonna just do the great sword and shield. I'm not gonna do the great axe.
Okay. Who's after whatchamacallit?
I guess me. I'm gonna go next.
Okay.
I run out the door,
Okay.
hammer and shield in hand.
Blythe, are you on Torok's shoulder, or are you going another way?
I feel like, yes, I would have stayed there, unfortunately.
Okay.
Let's go, Blythe.
Are you looking around, or are you just kind of focused on the same direction as whatchamacallit, Torok?
I'm not walking. I can look wherever I want.
All right, roll a perception check.
$18.
So as you guys come running around the corner, Torok immediately just focused in, or turning and running as fast as he can towards the rest of the group as they are slowly making their way out. Ketra ahead of you. You see that Carol Baskins is currently standing at the ground, and as she does, you see the drow that were near her and the Duergar that are near her are all dead at her feet, and their bodies are writhing and moving as their skin begins to rip, and he's kind of reaching towards and grabbing, slowly making this circle around her.
I would like to draw Torok's attention.
Are you gonna turn?
What? Oh! You said she's like ripping skin off them?
All of the Duergar and the drow that were near her are all dead at her feet, and their blood and skin is starting to like latch towards each other, making a circle around her. Oh, thank you, Michael.
Oh, you're welcome. Excuse me?
What happened?
Michael
I
saw.
subbed for
He
5
gets a
months.
thank you for 5 months. What about my 9,
It's
sir?
just expected from you.
I said
feel
thank you last time.
I feel like sub deserves context.
I'm a sub.
Ugh.
Well, that was fun, y'all. I'm gonna head home now.
Wow.
That's enough internet today, guys. I got it.
I'd like to turn and stare at this terrifying woman and slowly back away.
Does either
Shield
one
up.
of you want to make an Arcana check?
Absolutely. I got a 9, 11.
Okay, Blythe.
Whoa. Never forget.
Thank you. Thank you for that one.
I don't remember how it to do it.
To do what? An Arcana check?
Oh, an Arcana check? I wasn't listening. I was. I found snowman narwhal things to put in the chat. Okay, I got a little excited.
I'm afraid people are going to be distracted on the internet.
That's I know who my concerns were.
Narwhal!
Look at them! They're adorable. Okay, I'm distracted.
If you
I got a 16.
Okay. Blythe, you would recognize this as a summoning of some sort.
This is some type of summoning of some sort.
aha.
I'm glad you added that last part.
I hate you all so much.
What do we... we don't have a way to stop her from summoning, do you, Blythe? Okay.
Did you shake your head no?
Yeah. Everyone get ready.
I can hear you.
No, he's yelling it, I assume. As Ketra is still inside, you hear them talking, Ketra, as he says, no, there's some type of summoning, and you hear talk, okay, everybody, get ready.
I was following Ted.
Oh yeah,
what?
you were the first one
Yeah,
out, so Solomon,
Solomon,
you hear them talking about a summoning of some sort.
This is no time for a beast of burden.
Becca, we have force beads. We have those beads that can trap them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ugh!
Double up. Google it.
I haven't.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is that what they're called? Force beads?
Yes.
I do not have 8 beads of force.
You don't.
Why are we talking
Sure.
about beads?
Yo, for real.
You know that bubble that Ted was stuck in? You can throw those at somebody, those beads, and it turns into one of those.
Oh.
Too bad we don't have any.
Jackson, are you going boy?
Yes.
Boy.
Why
do we
do we
really
not have any, Becca?
I don't know. I don't like to waste my items.
I have some beads of force that I would like to use.
Can we come up with a different name for that?
No.
No, it's a bead of force. I would like to forcefully thrust this bead at her.
Okay.
Already in the chat. It's already in there.
I'm not into that, Michael, but thanks.
I'd like to pull one bead out of my pocket and chuck it at this woman.
Which pocket? Nature's pocket or your own pocket?
Both.
Hmm. Fair.
Okay, so she has to make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
Oh, she made it. Creatures that succeed on the save are pushed away from the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside of it. So she's just shoved away. I don't know if that disrupts her summoning at all, but she's just blasted away. Didn't work.
Okay. So as you guys run over and you meet up with the rest of the party, you find Solomon. Are you the last one out, buddy?
You know it.
Just thinking about them beads.
All right. So Solomon, you come out last,
Uh-oh.
and as you do, you see the arcane spell as whatchamacallit, as Torok throws this bead. You see this explosion as this orb of energy forms and then eventually breaks down to nothing.
Found an explosion.
And as it does, you see this plume of gas kind of rise up and then begin dissipating away from the center of the this form begin to manifest within the blood circle. And as it does, you see this gas begin drifting away into kind of the battlefield. As you, I assume, run to everybody else.
Does it look similar to what happened to Sandile
No.
2 years ago?
No.
Okay. As I approach, after running,
Are
towards
you?
it.
So you're running to the rest of them?
Correct.
Okay.
Strength in numbers.
Follow. Fair.
Go. I'm gonna run up, guys.
Yeah.
There's a spooky form in the gas.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Carol Baskin doing some weird magic stuff. I don't know.
Man, that bitch.
I mean, honestly, the woman's just obsessed with us.
So how many of these Crimson Sand people are here, by the way?
3. 2 of them are very, very badly injured, and then there's Kira, who seems relatively okay, but he's not looking the best. He's pretty beaten up.
Hey, what do y'all got to? Y'all got any items that's useful? Smokes, coffee.
No.
Kira looks as he kind of like holds up his arms, and he's got a little bit of like, you can see he's kind of coated his arms with like stone a little bit, and he looks somewhat similar to Torok, and he goes, "This is all I have with me right now." As he's like kind of holding up his hands.
What's
He goes,
that?
I can harden, like cover my body with the rock to keep me a little bit more safe, but that's about the best we have. We weren't prepared for this, I don't think.
You're gonna harden, all right, huh?
So, are you part Rockman?
I think maybe back in the day, but it's a long way off compared to him. So he points to Torok.
Alright.
I'd like to take out the owl bear statue and activate bubbles.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay.
Yeah.
as you see, as you summon Bubbles, Solomon takes a step back away from Bubbles.
And I'm just really gonna get a firm grasp on my halberd
Yeah.
as I develop 1,000-yard stare.
For those at home, a while ago, Solomon was killed by this bear.
This specific
Killed.
Yep, just that
Killed
bear.
the dead.
This
Just
specific
that
bear.
Just that bear. That's the only reason that Solomon died. That was it.
It's been 2 years, man. I've used bubbles multiple times.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've twitched every single time.
Yeah,
least
but
a little
you have
bit.
to step back.
At least a little bit.
That's a lot of steps.
Okay, what do we see?
So, looking around, all you see at this point is Carol Baskins, who I will dictate her
That
in my
bitch.
notes.
Okay, what else besides Carol?
That's it. The rest of the conflict seems to be a little ways off. You see that there's this large blood-soaked area near where she is, where some type of summoning ritual was taking place, and there was a huge chunk of it that was taken out by the Beta Force.
Well, that's good. We at least canceled that.
What's the
Well.
play, team?
I don't know.
Could I?
Not die.
Good plan.
Does
I don't know. Alright, go ahead.
does the ground we are currently on, do I get the same sensation that I shouldn't pray as while we were in the
You're
mountain?
currently being watched by the Imperiums.
The ones with the zings?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
All those
I
sweet,
won't.
sweet zings.
I will not test them.
Hey,
Fair.
hey, Catra. Well, we're pretty jacked up, aren't we, bud?
Yeah.
We pretty much have no other choice but to fight this bitch Carol Baskins, right?
Language, but yeah.
Well, buddy, for old time's sake, let's get to it.
I'm gonna put a finger in real quick.
Whoa.
Into
Crazy.
what?
The conversation.
Okay.
Did you interrupt us mid-dash?
he's gonna put his finger between the bash.
Whoa. I don't even know how to react to that. Like, what?
Guys,
Yes.
You got to touch.
guys,
What?
are we finally in over our head?
We were in over our heads a while ago
Define a while.
when we made a deal with the behemoth.
Fair. But I mean, I spoke with Lazarus before we started this all. I wasn't even supposed to be here. Do we regret coming?
No. I don't. I don't know about you.
We'll see if I get claimed this time.
We'll see if we all get claimed. I'm gonna commence the bash.
you're gonna finish it through Solomon's finger.
Well,
Can
I
I-
assume his finger's gone.
Can I also bash? I would like to bash.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whoa, okay, hang
Oh,
on, hang
hell
on.
yeah.
Ted is not okay with it. He seems to be hesitant.
No!
No.
Solomon, put your dukes up. 1, 2, 3, bash.
I want my arm down. I don't want to be part of that.
Alright.
All right, boys.
We out here.
So, with that, everybody roll initiative.
That's not a disadvantage, right?
What?
I said that's not a disadvantage, right?
No.
Good.
It's
Shit.
okay, I rolled
One.
terrible anyways.
I don't remember how to roll.
We're just doing standard initiative.
Oh, 17.
Don't worry. I rolled a 4.
Oh, I forgot to roll for bubbles. Or does bubbles go on my turn?
But Wills goes on your turn.
Okay.
I got 11.
Give me a second. I gotta write Carol motherfucking Baskins for the initiative order, okay?
There's no mother. It's just Carol fucking Baskins. That
Right.
bitch.
Whole thing though, whole thing. That bitch.
That bitch, Carol fucking Baskins.
Alright, Solomon.
What's up?
What was your initiative?
4.
Ted.
17.
Ketra.
4.
Blythe.
Hell yeah.
11.
Torok.
3. We did really good on initiative, guys.
This is how we're supposed to roll, right?
Well, like Carol
Nice and low.
Baskins is
Now
gonna
let's doing
have.
the regular one now. We're
Yeah,
not doing
yeah.
the low.
Just regular initiative.
17 plus.
Hey, did we get experience last game?
Yes.
Yes.
You didn't give it to us.
Yes, I did.
Did he? I don't know.
Well, no, we discussed
Experience from the
Experience.
previous one.
right, but we did not go
One
over.
combat.
Fair. Fair. We did not discuss it.
So it's one combat?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll remember to ask at the end of this session.
Thanks.
Can I get something
Hey,
extra
chat,
for my
don't forget.
heroin experience within the bubble?
No, that was your team leaving you to die. That's what that was.
Can I get something extra for that then? Also, can I get something extra because I'm looking at it, the bubble? Yeah, yeah,
You get one bubble
Good learning.
experience.
yeah. You never know. He might just give it to you.
That's Becca's way of
Give
doing
it to
it.
you.
DMX.
X go give it to you.
That's a fact.
That's fat.
Man,
Jack.
Michael, you're at the, near the bottom of the turn order.
Hey, no, I rolled a 3. I'm not very good
Huh.
at going fast, apparently. I like to take things slow and steady.
What is with phrasing tonight? Good Lord.
There's a bottom comment in there somewhere.
All right.
Is that a control?
So,
Y'all been quarantined too long.
going into the turn order, looking at you as Carol Baskins comes walking around the corner, she's gonna raise her hand. We're gonna get fucking sued.
Carol motherfucking Baskins, that bitch.
Whipping her hand into the crowd of you all as you are attempting to discuss a plan. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck!
Man, that was not a good start.
We're only at disadvantage for ability checks, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
I got a natural one.
Everyone's within feet of Justin and I, so add 7.
That is so clutch. 23.
22.
Okay.
17 plus 12,
17.
Okay.
29.
So all of you take 7 points. Blythe, you take 14 points.
Right.
Does it matter if I add this stuff and it's a 10?
No.
Hmm.
You see, as she does, you hear this as this plague of locusts comes swarming around you. They begin biting, stinging, and ripping pieces of flesh away.
Oh, we getting biblical in this
You
bitch.
didn't give me a pen. I have nothing to keep track, so I'm gonna subtract 0.
What's your
What the
HP at
hell
right
is
now? What's your HP at right now? Becca?
Press the talk.
47.
47? I'll keep track of your HP for you.
Oh.
Great.
And you just
Take
lost 14, so you're down to 33.
Alright.
Thanks.
What the hell's
Shane's
a
keeping
locust
track
gonna
of
do
my
to me?
items for me, too.
No, I'm not. I refuse to do that part.
That I
I'll
get to
be-
make up my items, right?
I'll be right back.
No.
What the hell's a
Um,
locust gonna do to me?
You're part wood. He's choking chunks into you. Also, with this, as this swarm of insects comes around, the 2 other members of the Crimson Sand that are nearby get swarmed up, their skin ripped apart of them as they begin bleeding out on the ground and collapse. As Kira is the last one standing of them.
Hey, you better turn your whole body to rock, Rockman Jr.
As she continues walking towards you all. Ted, you're up.
Well, I mean, yeah, go rage.
Okay.
And do I still get the 2 attacks, or
Yeah.
put my motherfucking jawbone twice? Shit.
Oh, Ted, I need you to make
Right.
a Constitution saving throw. Start of your turn.
Add 7.
My Constitution saving throws are fucking lit. It's 25.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as she begins. The locusts are chewing into you as you're still standing in the swarm.
Okay.
It's your turn. That's it. You can still finish your turn.
Oh,
It's just when you start your turn in the swarm, you take damage.
I see. Can I? How big is this swarm? Pretty
20
big.
feet.
Yeah. All right.
What's pretty
Hang
big?
on here.
The swarm is 20 feet.
Ah.
That's gonna be her combat cry, Jackson, Justin, when she finally gets in there.
Great.
So,
Sardine oil!
I considered giving her grease as a spell just when this all started, and I decided not to.
so wait, I already raged, right?
Yes, you are currently raging.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna attack her twice for now, then.
Okay. So you go running up to her. As you
Yeah.
do, there is this vapor that's kind of surrounding her. Like this cloud of
vapors?
aura around her. She's going to run on through it.
I mean, I am raging. So I probably don't notice in my rage.
Okay. So
So,
you run through this cloud as you bring up the maul and swing it at her. Go ahead.
just a swinging. First is 16 plus 7.
That will hit.
Next is 13 plus 7.
That'll hit.
First is 13 plus 2, so 15.
15 points of damage for the first hit.
Wait, hang on. It's 13 plus 2 for raging. Oh, plus 2 on my maul, so 17.
What the fuck was that?
Then 9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay. So that's another 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
As you run in and just crack her in the fucking face, and then once in the stomach, she kind of stumbles, coughs up some blood as she whips her hand up at you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
When I just wanted to preface, when I was hitting her, I was saying, "You bitch!" All right, every time.
Do you have a shitty, partially blonde mullet too? Is this true country Ted?
Yeah, I've changed my dwarven beard to look like Joe Exotic, whatever he's got going.
Whatever that's supposed to be.
What save am I making?
Dexterity saving throw, buddy.
All right.
I have a question for Ted. Can you see it coming?
Yeah.
Then you can roll at advantage.
But he is not within 10 feet of you guys anymore.
That's fine.
Yeah, 15.
15, you just make the save, so you take half damage. That would have been 27, so you take 13 points of fire damage as she casts Hellish Rebuke back at you,
Holy shit.
hitting you with this torrent of fire.
Hellish a rebuke at what level? Holy shit.
That was a 4th level spell.
Hot damn.
We gotta take her down fast.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of Ted's turn. At this point,
Also, big hint. Don't use melee.
45 health.
you can Hellish Rebuke whatchamacallit too.
Can you?
Yeah. I believe you can.
45 health left.
But she used her reaction. That was her one reaction for the turn. So
Yeah, that's her one reaction. Yeah, just a creature that damaged you within 60 feet.
Fair, fair.
Alright, at this point, Kira's going to slam his hands together, and you're going to see Stone kind of coat his upper arms, and he's going to run in there and try and help Ted.
Come on in, Rockman Jr.
That's going to be
Water's
a
fine.
botch for the first attack.
I hate you so much, Rockman Jr.
It's going to be a 17 for the second attack. That'll hit. It's going to be another 17. That'll be another hit. And that'll be a 13. That is not a hit. He's going to do 18 points of bludgeon damage to her as he runs in and does his best. 43, 30. Okay. Alright. Blythe, you're up. What did you just do? You gotta hold the button.
That sounds like something's happening though.
It sounds like a helicopter's going off. What the hell is that? Are you typing someplace else, love? Or you clicked off of Discord? Are you lying to me right now? Because it stopped.
I closed the full screen, so I guess I.
You just actively got caught lying to me.
I didn't lie. I'm still on Discord. I just closed the big screen so I could see what was happening underneath in the chat. Can I cast slow on her?
Yeah. Aw, Becca subscribed too. She's at 9 months too, Anthony. Look, she's getting an acknowledgement as well.
Are we having a debate?
You know, I give, and this is what I get.
Becca, what's your save?
What'd you roll?
What kind of save is it?
Charisma?
16.
It's at 18.
Alright, then it affects her. I feel kind of bad writing. Alright, now my notes for her are Carol, quote unquote, fucking Baskins, slow.
Yeah. You don't need a quote unquote there.
Oh, that's her true name?
She's a fucking bitch.
That bitch. My dad told me tonight that he used to work on her car.
No
Gross.
shit.
Did he cut her brakes? Did he work on the van? Did he work on the van?
Heating oil in there?
I don't know what the van is. Does it look like it has tiger print all over it?
No. The
He said
van
her
that
car
It's Dawn's van.
the van that she gave to one of her other mechanics to take the day that she gave him all of Dawn's guns.
No.
Oh,
Michael,
yeah.
you're out of frame.
No.
Michael's not even kind of in frame anymore.
That's just always me. Yeah, she had a car that's covered in stripes, and he said it was full of cat hair, and she is batshit crazy, he said.
Well, duh. Yet again, though, we're gonna get fucking sued.
Nah. We're good.
Alright, Blythe, are you doing anything else on your turn? Let me bring up the status effects of slow so I have those notes near me. Alright, after Blythe, it is Solomon's turn.
It's all
Alright.
smash.
Alright, boys.
Okay, so minus 2 to AC.
I'm going to use some sorcery points and cast Hold Person.
Hell yeah. Hell
What
yeah.
kind of save
boys.
is that?
It is a Wisdom save.
She got a 19.
The wisdom save is 20, isn't it?
Let's bring the Roblox group sound effect
Okay, go on.
What's wrong?
No, nothing. Just,
Oh, is that it?
What?
Are you doing anything else?
No.
back. Don't worry, I'm queuing it up.
Okay.
I should be paying more attention. We can make her fail a save. I can give her an 11.
Can we do that?
Not
Can
now.
we
It has to be
can
done
we-
before I roll
It
the
has to
dice.
be
Can we
before roll.
retcon that?
Has to be before I roll the dice.
Keep in mind.
Oh, I need to roll for her. The swarm of insects has gone away, so Solomon, after Ted's turn, which was the next turn, so nobody would have taken any more bites from the insects.
Oh, good. Jackson, you alright over there?
He wants the 11.
That was literally the last productive thing I could do.
Sorry.
He's gonna ready that halberd a few more times, so we're good.
He's gonna keep on putting it up on his shoulder.
Y'all are about to hear that I should have been a blacksmith, and I haven't done that in a while.
Ketra, you're up, buddy. As you oof, everybody.
That sounded so demonic and
It was just a slow-mo version. I'll bring it, hold on.
Oh, that sounded demonic as shit, dude.
I hate it so much.
Ah!
That was hella scary, dude.
Anthony's like, dude, that's scary. Stop.
Come on, catcher. Let me help me get this bitch.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Me and Bubba's gonna charge in.
All right, you and Bubbles charge in. You're running through the cloud of smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I think I'll go through the cloud of smoke sheet.
All right, you run through the cloud of smoke.
I also would like to be raging.
All right, you rage through the cloud of smoke.
Hell yeah.
Ah, smoke!
Can I see her?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna hit her.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. We're having a great time. I'm gonna go ahead. Oof. Okay, that's good.
Hell yeah.
First is gonna be a natural 18 plus 13.
Oof. Does that hit?
That hits.
And then that might not hit. I got a 18. Just a flat
So,
18.
the two things that you need to realize is A, she's only in scale mail. The other thing is Becca has lowered her AC by 2 because she cast slow on her. So yes, that hits.
I'm glad she's in this predicament.
She's in a very unfortunate situation.
I'm gonna cut her head off. I'm gonna hit her once. That is 8 points of damage, and the one of it is radiant.
Okay.
And the second. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I forgot to add the +9. So 8 plus 9
Okay.
is 17,
17. Okay.
and then 4 plus 9, so 13. And then now it's Bubble's turn.
Okay. She
Do we
is-
have this
She
bitch
is
flanked?
hurting.
Is she flanked?
Yes.
Can I put Bubbles on the other side? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Attack at advantage. Yeet.
Can I get a hell yeah in the
I would
chat?
like to- hold on. Bubbles credit.
Okay.
Bubbles credit.
Bubbles created.
So that is going to be. That's going to be the claw attack, because that's 4d8. Okay. So that is 8, 16, 21 points for the claw attack. And then her beak attack, we'll see if she hits.
She is looking real beat up.
She about to look dead. So natural 17 plus 7. So
Natural
I'm gonna go ahead
17 plus 7. That hits.
and then that'll be an additional 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Let me get back to my notes. Something else. Okay, we're good. Sorry. All right. The end of your turn. She is beaten, battered, and bruised. It is Torok's turn. Torok, what are you doing, buddy? Hello? Hello?
Michael.
Hello?
Oh, is he frozen? Did he just get kicked out?
Oh,
Billy?
He's frozen.
Mama,
Oh, here we go.
No,
my name is
he's
He's
here.
back. He's back now.
It's my internet just keeps disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. I don't know what's going on.
All right, you're good now. Speak quick.
I don't know what was said to me.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay, great. I'd like to run in and I guess the melee characters are surrounding this person at this point, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
no,
would like
she
to-
is. She is indeed surrounded.
I would like to make sure I'm flanking her and attack her.
Okay. Yeah, you get advantage. Everybody has advantage on attacks against her.
Solid, a 3 and a 5. Mm-hmm.
So
Real
Torok comes running in there. He spins his hammer and he, and you do hit.
13 hits?
Yeah, she has a -2 to her AC because of Becca.
Frick yes. Frick yes.
She also wouldn't have any reactions, correct?
She does not have any more reactions.
So 11 points of bludgeoning.
You're all welcome.
Thanks, Becca.
It's literally one of the most amazing spells in the game.
It is really good.
All right, Michael, is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
All right, so as the party has surrounded her, you all begin to beat the priestess. You look at her as she's bleeding heavily. You guys almost killed her, honestly, in one turn of combat. She's down to 12 hit points. She is not doing well. As she is heavy breathing, she kind of sits up and looks at all of you, this wicked smile on her face, as the cloud surrounding you all slowly begins to coalesce into this large looming form behind Ted, being the first person to strike her. And as it does, it is going to cast a spell on its turn as everything goes pitch black.
Uh-huh.
You are all in darkness.
Darkness.
Yep. It is supernatural darkness, so unless you have true sight or supernatural dark vision, you cannot see. So, Solomon, you're the only one that can see. At a distance. So, Solomon, if you'd like to roll a religion check, I will give you the opportunity to know what this beast is.
I would love to.
But during that, it is going to make 2 attacks against Ted.
10.
First one is going to be a 24, and the second one is going to be a 19.
I'm going to spend 2 luck points on that.
Okay. Well, he has technically
You roll.
advantage, but that's going to be a 19 and a 18
Hang on, let me
for his rerolls at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I guess you can do it then.
That was
Bastard.
typically how it would be. Did he still hit with both of them?
What were they again?
19 and 18, I think.
Yeah, and I hate you.
First attack is going to be 18 plus 5, 23 reduced to 11 points of damage. And the second one is going to be 20 reduced to 10 points of damage. Solomon?
Is the paladin bonus, does that only count towards saving throws?
Yes.
Copy. Okay, 17.
17. Looking over this creature, its large looming form, this drawn, demonic-looking head. 1 second, let me get a picture of it up. So I can make sure I describe it appropriately. This long, drawn, canine-like head with this protruding underjaw, spikes across most of its body, these long, drawn, curving demonic horns with these massive upper arms, these claws at the end of them that hook and clash together as they slam into, piercing into Ted. These 2 smaller arms wielding and twisting arcane magic as its twisted feet are hooked deep into the ground, the smoke coalescing and forming into this creature as it reverts itself back from its gaseous state. Standing before you, enslaved to the mistress, is a Glabrazu.
I will relay that information to the party for the sake of brevity.
Okay. You're just gonna start screaming at them?
Yes, I will let them know that is what occurred.
Okay.
And then I'm going to yell out, "It seems like we could pray now."
Ted, I need you to make 2 strength saving throws for me.
$14 plus 3, 17 plus 6.
Okay, so you make both of them. I assume.
Yeah, because I just rolled a 15. So.
Alright, so you're good. Somebody's echoing again. Alright. So at the end of that turn, it is back up to Carol fucking Baskins. And she is going to... I need to look up another spell real quick. She's going to Misty Step the fuck on out for her turn. And she going to let your boogaloo out of there. She don't want to be around you guys no more. You're mean. As she teleports 30 feet away out of the darkness.
Bitch!
Do we get attacks of opportunity on her? Or?
No, it's instantaneous. Alright. So, that's the end of her turn. Ted, you're up. And you just got mauled in the rear end in pure darkness. You can't see anything.
You saying you took it up the rear?
And it was the rear and the back.
Okay. Cool. How far up does this darkness go?
You can't tell.
I'm gonna shake my tree and ride it up.
What?
You will be exiting his attack, so he will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Whatever.
Okay. He's gonna make a claw attack against you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I can't see shit anyway.
that's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Last luck point.
That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
God damn it. Yeah.
He gets advantage because he can see you and you can't see him.
Cities.
That's gonna be 14, 19 reduced to 8 points of bludgeon damage. He slams the claw into your back. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's a lot of strength. So 9 plus 14, 23.
23? Alright, so you managed to ride the tree on out.
Yup.
Just ride it to the completion of this fight.
You would assume that.
Alright.
Don't worry. I
gonna
got
be-
something for you.
It's going to be Kira's turn. He's going to attack at disadvantage. Nope.
He can't even see. What the fuck is
No.
everybody attacking?
A shape in the darkness. Nope. He missed all 3 of his attacks. So that's going to be the end of his turn. He's going to attempt to run out of the darkness. He's going to pop out standing next to you, Solomon. What'd you see?
Is it my turn?
No.
Oh.
He's just going to ask you a question.
Whom is asking me a question?
Kira, the young kid that fanboyed on Catcher when you guys first got to the tournament grounds.
Oh, what? He's with us now?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you
He's
at?
been with you for like an hour. What are you looking at?
How much time has actually passed?
Since the start of the tournament?
Correct.
Probably about 20, 30 minutes.
Good. Now, something made an attack against him?
No, it used its reaction already. He ran out so he could try and see what's going on. He was just asking you what you've seen.
What do I see?
The Glabrazu. We just went over this. As it mauled the fuck out of Ted, as Ted is currently riding a tree.
I will relay that information.
Alright. Blythe, you're up.
Can I see anything?
You can see, you're standing, I assume, are you in there with Torok, or are you standing outside with Solomon?
I mean, I was on Torg's shoulder.
So
and
no.
got off.
You are in complete darkness.
How does magic missile work? Do I have to see it?
Let's see.
I think
Oh,
it just
really?
auto hits.
Stand
I
by.
think it does too.
I've got the card. Somewhere. Or wait, no, I have guiding bolt. Never mind.
The internet's dicks, so
24 hit points left.
Realistically, though, magic missile doesn't miss. So wouldn't that just mean
it's
it
a
doesn't
very
miss my
it's a very complicated thing because technically you're not casting magic missile at anything because you don't know where it is. Because it doesn't miss the target because the magic missile's homing. But for the sake of you guys are in a really shit situation and I'm a relatively nice person, I'll let you cast magic missile.
I'm going to use my wand and I'm going to use all the charges.
Hmm.
This is why I don't do nice things. This is it. This is why I'm not nice.
She started to blast.
How many, it's 3? D4?
It starts off at 3d4 or 5d4, I believe. What level spell are you casting at? What level are you casting the spell at?
With 6 charges.
So you're popping all 6 charges, so you'd be casting it as a 6th level spell. So it's 3 darts initially, plus 3 or plus 5 more darts. So 8.
8. Yep, 8d4.
I should have picked something with legendary resistances.
Minor details.
It's weird that Becca's silenced, because it's just her throwing her hand in the air over and over again because she's rolling dice.
27 plus, is it 1 per?
Yes, plus 8. So 35.
Did I kill her? Is she dead?
Are you casting it on her out of the void, or are you casting it on the Glabrazu in the fight?
I don't know.
You gotta tell me.
I thought we were attacking her.
She went 30 feet away. So you can technically cast it on her, because I made the choice of letting you cast spells on things you can't see. I've already said that, so...
She's the one I've been targeting.
Alright. So, Solomon, as you're standing outside of the darkness, looking around, trying to get a bearing as to what's going on, you see Carol fucking Baskins appear outside of the darkness in this cloud of silvered smoke. And as she does so, you see her kind of adjust herself as she's very badly wounded, bleeding all over the place. She props herself up on this wicked staff that she uses, and she pulls herself to a standing position. You see this blossom of these arcane bolts of energy come ripping out of the darkness and just pepper into her all over as chunks of her flesh are ripped away from the force damage as she just spins and collapses to the ground dead.
Good, good.
That
The
bitch.
darkness
I
goes
would like
away.
to.
No, the darkness does not go away.
She's dead. Darkness still awake.
She didn't cast the darkness.
What do you mean she didn't cast the darkness?
The
That's what I was
Glabrazu
hoping
did,
to,
dude.
Michael.
I'm not paying attention clearly. I'm distracted.
Wow.
I thought she did it.
Nope, she only could cast one spell. Becca fucked her. Becca cast slow on her so she couldn't cast anything else. Because trust me, I have other 5th level spells I'd like to cast, but the bitch can't stand with 5 of you surrounding her, beating her to death with 12 hit points. She needed to leave.
So apparently, a -2 is enough to carry the party.
What?
Yeah, you guys fucking killed her.
She
Got
dead.
him. Got him.
Alright, so at the end of Blythe's turn, Solomon, you're up as you see her destroyed body laying across the ground.
I'm gonna yell out to the rest of the party as I fly away to where Ted is.
Mm-hmm.
That she's dead, and I don't know what's causing the darkness.
You do see the Glabrazu in the fight.
Oh, that's causing the darkness?
You see this massive demonic creature with these wicked horns standing next to fucking everybody.
I will relay the information that there is Glabrazu causing.
Glabrazu?
Sure, why not? I'm gonna fly away
Where are you flying?
to the top of the tree with Ted.
Alright, so you fly up. I'll give you the opportunity of a perception check as you fly up to the tree with Ted.
That is a 15.
A 15. Looking around, the fight going on with you all seems to be relatively contained, but you do see that there is some attention being drawn to the conflict next to the tower with a giant tree and explosions, as some of the people are starting to head in this direction as well.
We're talking about the tree that
that you're currently standing, well, now standing on, hanging out with Ted for some reason.
Hey, Solo Man.
I will relay that information. What's up, Ted?
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so,
I've literally almost died like twice right now.
yeah. You know I am want to jump on things from up on
From
high,
very,
right?
very high distances, yes.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I want to jump on this here demon thing you was talking about.
The
The Gulaman Jew, yeah.
Sweet
Kill him.
Gulaman Jew.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure I hit it, or I'm gonna look real dumb.
I mean, I could help you,
Yeah.
but as much as I hate to say this, and as much as I really don't want to do this, I'd probably have to papoose you.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you got against papooses?
Is that where we're at now? Is that where we're at now?
Literally everything, Ted.
Alright, so here's what I propose. You papoose me. We go up even higher, and you
Right.
dive bomb me into the creature.
No, that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
we're both dive bombing into this creature, I'm assuming
Yeah.
that would create a significant amount of damage.
That's what I would assume. I'm pretty heavy. You're covered in metal.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, right?
Sure. I'm totally not doing this just because it looks cool to jump on things from up high.
No, we need to kill this thing. It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So your guys' goal is you're gonna just jump on there and you guys are gonna fly up together?
Yes, with the weight of like 700 pounds right now. Yes.
Okay, wait, it took your full move speed to get to Ted.
Right.
So you're gonna dash action and go up another 60 feet?
I suppose that's fair. Yes.
Okay. So you guys are flying high.
Yeah, we're gonna Thelma and Louise this motherfucker. I'm Thelma.
I've never seen the movie, so I don't know if that means anything.
They drove off a boat or something like that immediately.
No.
I know they drove off a cliff.
That's what it was. A
A
cliff.
cliff.
I don't know why I
What
said
is wrong
boat.
with you?
I don't know why I said boat. Rebecca, are you okay over there?
No, she's not okay, and understandably so. That was a terrible way to reference
How
that
do you
movie.
not see that movie and know they drove off a cliff at the end?
I've never seen the movie. I know Brad Pitt's in it.
Jackson, I understand. He has seen nothing. But you?
Why would I see that movie? Alright, whatever.
I don't know. Why wouldn't you have seen Grease?
This is bad. Alright, Solomon, that's the end of your turn.
Right.
Let me make a note that you guys are currently 60 feet in the air.
Intertwined, if you will.
On a magic carpet ride.
You know, sometimes you guys make decisions that really make me confused. Alright, Ketri, you're up as Ted planted a tree and Solomon's flown away.
Okay, great.
It's just...
Not that he would see that in the darkness.
No, you can't see shit. There's just this looming presence of evil nearby.
Yay!
I'm gonna nope out of this, and I'm gonna unfold the flying carpet, and I'm gonna shoot myself up.
Okay, so you fly away as well,
Yes!
leaving Torok.
Blythe is here still, right?
Yeah, just you and Blythe hanging out in the darkness with whatever the
got this.
fuck else is in there.
We
I
got
just want to be able to
this.
survey the scene.
Hmm.
Do I see Solomon and Ted?
Yeah, you fly up to the same height as them and you see Solomon and Ted.
What the fudge is that?
You want to jump on
Jump on what?
this magic missile of ours?
Yeah.
What's in the darkness?
Don't know.
A Gula Man Jew.
The Gloober Zoo.
I don't know how to say it.
I'm gonna cast.
Labrazu. Glabrazoo.
I'm gonna use a divine sense. What do I get off this thing?
It is demonic as fuck.
That's a fiend.
It's about to be dead.
Do any of you have holy energy?
Nah.
Hey, Ketra,
Yeah.
do you know any other reason why I would go up this high?
If not to do a giant atomic elbow drop.
Hell yeah, border.
The people's elbow, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay. Ketra, is that it for you, buddy?
I'm gonna hold my action until I'm gonna have Bubbles wildly try to attack this thing.
Michael, move your microphone away from your nose.
Please.
Okay, that's better. Thanks, buddy.
I was enjoying listening to you breathe my.
11 for the first hit.
That misses.
I figured. God damn it. 13 for the second.
13 does not hit. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Michael's back.
Stop breathing really hard through your nose.
I got the corona. Okay?
Stop sighing in
no.
disappointment. Stop sighing in disappointment.
That's my life.
Alright. So, Torok, it's your turn, buddy.
Okay.
You get this sense of loneliness.
My loneliness is killing me. Okay, so I'd I'd like to use the stone feature of my heart of my hammer. That thing.
So you're gonna try and knock him prone?
Yeah, so he's got to make a dex save. So my question is, do I give him an 11 and hope that's enough, or do I hope Shane rolls poorly? Thoughts?
Make
He
a
ain't been
choice.
running. He ain't been rolling poorly for shit. You saw what he did to all my lucky rolls.
I would go with the 11, and thoughts are nice.
Okay, we're gonna go for an 11.
11 plus his dexterity bonus. So that's
Uh-huh.
going to be an 11 plus 5. So that's going to be a 16.
It had to be a 15,
Just makes it.
so he does not get knocked prone.
Okay. So you still have to make an attack on him too, don't you? Or is it just the ground? You just hit, you just hit the ground.
I don't know. We rewrote the card. Like
Yeah.
the one that I have here is Kaidel's card. The one there, I think, was a bonus action. I
Yeah,
don't
it was
know,
a
so
bonus
I'll
action.
take
It was a
off.
bonus action just for you to hit the ground and knock him prone.
So I still get an attack.
Yes.
Okay. Am I flanking with the owlbear?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, I rolled a big number, 18 plus something, so it hits.
Yes,
18
it
plus
was.
8.6. And then that's plus 6 points. That's 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage to him?
Yeah.
That's the first damage he's taken.
Blight, I feel like we're alone. Should I back up?
as you're,
I need to go ahead and take a step back.
as you're sitting there, you don't hear any of your friends nearby.
Yeah, no, we're gonna back up. We're gonna slowly take a few steps away.
Okay. Are you gonna walk out of the darkness, or are you gonna stay in the darkness?
Out of the darkness.
Or out of the abyss.
All right. So
Mm.
you walk out of the darkness.
Just to get an attack of opportunity? Or
No, he already used it on Ted at the beginning of this turn.
Oh.
It's his turn now.
Oh. Yes, we're gonna back out of the darkness and as far away as I can get. And I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna
So
what
you-
is wrong with all of you? You just left me down here.
You run out of the darkness with Blythe on your shoulder as you see your other 3 party members, whatchamacallit, up in the distance.
We are trying to defeat Zabumafu.
Yeah.
The Zubumafu?
Kaluna met you.
Whatever, just go for it. I'll watch.
Prince Albubu.
So-
I'm pretty sure he's a lemur.
Did he have to make a Constitution saving throw for the darkness?
Yeah, he got more than enough.
Okay.
His base con is more than enough for that. His base con saves a +9, so
So yeah, he just need a 5.
yeah,
No,
he needs half.
it's half, right? Yeah.
So he is going to, at this point, drop the darkness so those of you that have not seen him can see his true demonic form.
That's a glab.
as he does.
I don't know what you're saying.
Looking up at Solomon holding Ted as you guys are flying into the sky. Solomon, how many hit points do you have, buddy?
How many are you about to take away?
Enough.
None. I'm not taking away any of them.
It kind of sounds like you're gonna take away some hit points.
I'm not going to take away any hit points.
28.
28. Cool. So you guys are 60 feet in the air?
I feel like you're about to take away hit points.
Take away hit points.
So I'm gonna cast this on you. I'm just gonna send it. We're just gonna drop that right there,
Why do I feel like I just got lied to?
and you are now paralyzed, as you and Ted are now crashing to the earth.
Oh.
And he's
got
gonna.
eight level spells? What's going on?
Motherfucker, you could have assumed that.
I don't know.
150
Yeah,
points you were. Fuck off.
I don't know how many hit points you have.
Okay, so as we're falling,
In my defense, he has this spell. This is one of the spells he has.
where is the Galaman Zoo?
Running now towards Torok, away from you, away from where you guys went up, because he's gonna make 2 attacks against Torok. Because he's the only one, on the fucking ground.
But he just cast a spell.
He can cast 1 spell and use 2 attacks with his pinchers.
Oh, this is cool. This is gonna go well. Help.
First attack is gonna be a 20,
Oh, that misses.
and second attack is gonna be a natural 20.
That misses?
Yeah, is that what you're going with? 9, 19, 27, 32 points of bludgeon damage as the claw
that's
slams
good.
into you.
I had 31 points of health.
So,
I fall unconscious.
So, Blythe, as you're sitting there, you feel the sudden jolt of Torok's body as this claw slams into his side and lifts him off the ground and begins crushing into him. As you are now elevated off the ground.
Can I fly away?
Yes, you can. You can use your reaction to fly away from Torok's unconscious body.
It was the 16th of Omfest when all of my friends left me.
I am squishy!
All
And I
my
don't have
friends-
any health points!
All my friends flew up high away from me. They left me on the earth to die alone.
Oh, God. Okay. So back to the top of the turn order. Ted, you are currently crashing to the ground, strapped to Solomon as just dead weight.
I keep that motherfucking thing on me.
Huh.
Am I still raging?
Uh-huh. No, you actually, yeah, you took damage at the end of your last turn. You would have been.
So, as I do have my 2 spells left in these trying times,
You would have to drop your rage.
Would you
Yes.
like an egg?
I'm dropping the rage.
Alright.
I'm gonna gust of wind us so we hit that motherfucker.
You need to roll an Arcana check to see if you can aim that shit up.
Motherfucker.
Alright. You guys fall.
Plus whatever. Plus 1, whatever.
I will, for the sake of argument, do this because of the simple fact that it's fucking hilarious to me. So you guys fell 60 feet. It's 1d6 for 10 feet fallen. So that's going to be 66 damage to each of you. And Ted, I will let you roll 12d6 of damage against the Glabrazu as you 2 slam into him, falling from 60 feet.
Do I have time to moonbeam his ass too before we hit?
No. The,
Okay.
the gust of wind is going to take all your concentration to try and aim this bad boy up.
Alright, you said 12d6?
Yeah, and you each take. I'll roll your guys' d6s of damage.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go ahead.
8, 11, 15, 21, 24 points of bludgeon damage to each of you. Solomon, I'm real tempted to make you take double damage because you're paralyzed and can't endure, but I'm going to say for the sake of argument, Ted is your target and takes the brunt of this.
Please
I'm at
do it.
1.
Please do it.
No.
I dare you.
Please.
I don't-
do.
I triple dog
Can you help
dare
me out
you.
with that massive roll?
Justin, can you roll 60 or 12d6 damage for him?
Thanks, buddy. I've realized rolling this is annoying.
As he turns him and Solomon into a bullet to crash into him.
Everybody does hear a very loud yee-haw.
With Solomon's body.
Sorry about that.
It was 10 or 12.
12.
12.
Hell yeah.
$39 points of damage.
Spicy.
You slam the limp body into him. As Solomon, how many hit points did you have, buddy?
28.
So you just stay awake?
I have 4 left.
Okay. As Solomon is still paralyzed, strapped to your back, Ted.
Hold on, let me see. What was I at? No, you know what? I was at 24. I'm down.
And Ted goes... No, Ted, you take half damage because you're raging.
I had to drop it.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, Ted is now unconscious, strapped to a paralyzed Solomon.
For the first time.
Who'd have thunk?
Okay, yeah. So at the end of Ted's turn, it is Kira's turn, who is going to now run and charge this creature.
Oh, you brave boy.
I'm rolling terribly for him. 3, 5, and 2. He doesn't hit.
Oh, you stupid boy.
Like, you're up. As Kira is now standing next to him with these little stone markings on his arms, trying to prepare for what's about to come.
I don't know what to do.
You have all the spells. You have so many choices.
Torok is down, Ted is down, Solomon is nearly down.
I don't have any healing spells.
Fair.
So fuck y'all.
I don't have a peanut butter book either.
Google your spells. You have the internet.
I'm gonna tell you a spell and you can tell me what it does.
Okay.
What if can I reduce the Glabberglazoo?
Yes, you'll make him medium in size instead of large in size. And
Would that
all
help
the
us,
attacks.
or would it be better if I slowed him?
That's a question for your party, not for me. As Jackson
I'm gonna slow
looks like
him.
he's trying to
I
lick
feel
his
like
ears.
that's better. And you hate that. I'm gonna slow him.
Slowing sounds good.
What kind of save is it?
Slow is solid.
Charisma, he got a 9, so he does not make it, so he is slowed.
Hell yeah.
Ooh!
My little tiny shoulders are really, starting to hurt from carrying you fuckers.
Keep carrying. Keep doing it. You've got this.
Says
Deeper.
the queen.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Okay, so don't feel bad about what you have to do.
Okay. It's the end of Blade's turn. Solomon, at the end of your turn, because you are paralyzed, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Interesting. Am I making that a disadvantage?
I think it should be advantage because he's been paralyzed before.
He was a paraplegic before, now he's full quad.
Fuck you.
Advantage. Can I get a ruling?
He is next to... Oh no, you're not within range of Ketra. You're next to Torok, but he's unconscious, so I don't think it counts.
What about being exhausted? Doesn't that matter?
That doesn't go towards saves. That's just towards checks.
Okay, just checking.
Michael can give you that 11 that he has, though, before you roll that dice.
No, we gave that to the Glabrazoo and it didn't do anything.
What's your other dice that you have?
Used it a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
No, we haven't rested in like 6 sessions.
Yeah, it's been an endurance challenge. What'd you get there, Jackson?
Not good, apparently.
10.
10 does not make the check. So you are still paralyzed. Ketra, you're up, buddy.
Okay, how high up?
It's on the greener pastures
You
for
are-
us, boys.
You are 60 feet up.
Hell yeah.
Do I see where the Glabazoo is?
Oh yeah, he dropped the darkness. You can clearly see him as he is looming over the unconscious body of Torok and Ted. Or Ted's limp, strapped to Solomon's chest as they're both laying on the ground.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
And
assume
Blythe
my
just
rage-
flew away.
I'm gonna assume my rage dropped.
It did indeed.
I have one more rage,
Okay.
so I would like to rage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put the shield on my back, 60 feet up, and I'm gonna stab the sword down onto the Glabazoo.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So that's at disadvantage.
No, it would be a straight. It's just a regular attack. Why would it be a disadvantage?
Because exhaustion.
No, it doesn't affect your attack. Just skill checks.
Oh, alright.
But you also have a special
so
ability
okay.
that you can also use.
I know. I've been rolling at disadvantage this whole fucking time.
Oh, that's a poor choice.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna add that ability. Well, hold on. I got an 8 plus 13, which is a 21.
That hits.
Okay, great.
21.
I'm not gonna use my my channel of divinity. So how many d6s is it from the fall?
66 from the fall.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's an additional 3. One of them is going to be radiant.
Okay.
And
So that's
then-
96.
And then I'm going to dump a smite into it.
What level, buddy?
First level.
Okay,
don't have
that's
a
the
lot.
plus initial 2-8 or 2d8.
Yep.
3d8. He's a demon.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that's 3d8 and 96.
Yeah, gotcha.
I feel like I should be able to give him also an extra guidance from the afterworld as I'm watching an approval of
I
his
forgot.
his system of
I
fighting
would
this
like
thing.
to use my Orcus Fury, which
Can
is
he-
once per short rest, when you hit with an attack using a simple or martial weapon, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice an additional time.
We
Extra damage.
we always have played that the great swords is 2d6 for all that type of stuff. Because technically, when you crit, you only get to add a weapon dice,
Yeah.
which would have been just 1d6 to crit with a great sword. So with that, you'd add 2d6. So you're at how many d6 were you at a second ago?
I was at 9.
6, 9. So go to 11d6 and 3d8.
Okay.
Can he brush up against my paralyzed body and get a guidance?
No, he's already hit. He's already made contact. Unless somebody has something they
Just
can
the
throw
first
in.
hit.
Unless somebody's got something that he can throw on him to increase his damage for some reason.
No.
That is going to be 53 plus 9.
Oh!
Is radiant, so if your system is defenses.
60 dose.
Strike down.
You bring the sword down and cleave it into his back. I will, for the sake of argument, let you roll a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
to see if you can reduce the damage even more from the fall. Because you're going to take 66 damage as well for the drop.
Yeah. No, I figured. I got a 16.
Okay. 12. 13, you take 6 points reduced to 3 points of bludgeon damage. Hitting the ground. As you kind of hit
there
with a
goes my
roll.
temporary hit points. And then I'm gonna choke up on the sword. And I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Classic.
Classic Ketra. Dropping from the sky and beating on people.
Natural 18.
That hits.
And then
The
I'm
fact
gonna
he can't
also-
use reactions is really hindering me.
You're all welcome.
I'm
Like-
gonna hit and put another smite into that.
Okay. So that's going to be 2d6 plus
Yep, 2d8.
2d8. 3d8.
3d8.
He's demonic. Son of a bitch. Keep on trying to open everything up and keep on closing shit.
22 extra points of damage.
So 22 total.
Yep.
He is.
Oh, that's
Fucked
not plus
up.
9. I forgot. Plus 9. 22 plus
30.
So, as Ketra beats into the side of this thing, it is bleeding heavily. One of its arms has gone just completely limp from the first initial attack that cleaved halfway through one of the large pincered arms as it's hanging at his side. As he turns, he snarls, letting loose this hellacious glare, this soot coming from his nose and mouth as this black-ichor blood is just pooling onto the ground on top of Torok and Ted and Solomon.
What?
I'm gonna growl at him and roar at him in Orc.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Torok, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Please, bitch.
Yay!
And for the sake that you guys all get mad at me, go ahead and reset your saving throws.
What?
I used to play that saving throws don't get reset per getting knocked down. They get all uppity about it, so...
D&D
Don't.
Beyond resets it
Fuck
for
it.
me.
Yeah, well...
Am I dead or what?
No, you're still alive.
Am I dead or what?
You're also still alive, you know that, right? Like, you haven't died yet.
For now.
Alright. So, that's one save for Torok. Alright, the Glabrazzer is going to make one pincer and two fist attacks against you, Catcher, because you disabled one of its arms.
Yeah, I did.
It's going to be 16 plus 9. So 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
A fail and a fail. So just going to hit with the one claw.
Sick. Hope you guys like seafood.
That's going to be 19 plus 5, 24, reduced to 14 points of bludgeon damage.
Okay.
And that's going to end his turn.
Good.
We need Ted to make a death saving throw when Ted gets back. Kira's going to try his best to help you.
Okay, just flank him. Where's Bubbles? I forgot about Bubbles. Where's Bubbles?
Bubbles is not next to him currently. Bubbles would have to run over. Kira got a 1, a 2, and a 3 for his attacks.
He's doing great.
A 1,
great,
a
Freddy.
2, and a 3. Okay, Blythe, you're up.
Me?
Yeah, you. That's all that's left. The rest of the party's down, if you remember correctly.
I can't fix any of them.
Hopefully Catcher can.
Can I do a chromatic orb at 5th level?
Just as long as you don't hit me.
As long as you don't accidentally hit Catcher, go for it.
Do you know what I've been forgetting to do?
Yeah, roll your Chaos Magic.
Fudge.
Are you down to a D2 too for it?
I think a D4.
Because this is the same whatchamacallit since we started the caves.
I mean, realistically, now it would have been a D2 because I have casted like 3 spells.
Well, we'll just let you roll it a D2 for this one and go ahead and cast your spell. What does he need to do for it, or is it attack?
I got a 1. I have to attack him. Also, it went off. Wait, I don't know how it works. Can you look it up?
Your Chaos Magic?
No, the chromatic orb.
Chromatic Orb 5e. Chromatic Orb 5e. Load. My computer doesn't want to load anything. There we go.
Please put it on the outskirt of where I'm not.
It just hits a creature.
Okay, thank God.
For 3d8 plus 1d8 above first level, so plus another 4d8. So 7d8 damage of your choice. Let me
I feel
suggest
like-
fire.
Fire?
Or poison. Do poison.
Why?
Because he's immune to poison damage.
Can you do radiant damage?
Can I do lightning?
It can be anything but whatchamacallit. It can't be radiant. It can't be radiant. It can't be necrotic. It's all the elemental damages.
I want to do lightning. You
Okay.
said 8d8?
Yes. 3d8 plus 4. 78.
7. 37?
37 points of damage.
Yes.
How do you want to do this?
Yay!
I don't know.
So, Ketra,
But wait. But before that, I would like to roll my chaos dice.
you can still roll your chaos dice. It's still going to happen.
I know, but I would like that to happen, like,
Go
simultaneously.
ahead and roll it.
Don't sigh at me.
Who, me?
Whoever sighs heavily at me.
No, this is me being drunk.
We're all waiting for Becca.
Man, it's not that exciting. I gained proficiency on all my intelligence checks for an hour.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's not the
Dude, it's
worst.
nothing fun. Alright, kill him with the lightning.
It's not the worst thing in the universe.
Okay. As you... one second, sorry. I was in the process of doing something else. As you bring up the chromatic energy, Kedra, you breathing heavy upon slamming to the ground. You see your friends unconscious next to you. As you begin breathing heavy, you look over as Blythe lets loose this torrent of arcane lightning energy. It wreaths across the ground as it slams into, emoliating and destroying this body as it just completely burns away. As the ash leaves and this lightning sparks away, you see the sooted ash body of this creature begin cracking away. Its demonic soul and essence still there, as the hands of hell begin opening up, grabbing, slowly pulling it down. Its eyes look upon you as it goes, "This is not my first time, nor the last I've been banished. I'll return for you." As he gets pulled into the hells, leaving behind a dagger sitting on the ground, an ebony blade that slowly spins softly as the hells.
Dibs, everybody else is dead.
I'm gonna pull up the dagger because I'm in front of it. And I'm gonna go, how long could you do that?
Becca's freezing, angry Dibs. Do you see that face?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
She is
Robot
angrily
Becca.
froze Dibs.
She sounded like
How long
robot.
could you
Becca.
have done that for?
Everybody's frozen.
Just give it a second. It'll catch up. Michael, move your head.
So you could
Alright.
have done that the whole time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm gonna drag the sword behind me. What else is going down on the battlefield?
There's a lot of conflict going at a distance. You see Kira starts digging through his bag and he takes out a potion. He starts pouring it into Torok's mouth as he's holding another one. He's like looking at Ted as he just starts bumping it into Ted. I don't know where this goes. These are the only two I have.
There's a spout.
He just pours it on top of Ted. Each of you heal 2d4 damage.
+2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drive the sword into the dirt, and I'm gonna sit on my shield for a second and try to regain my breath.
I would like to investigate my new weapon.
What new weapon? That's on my side. That's closer.
I killed it before you touched it.
That's cool. I was next to it.
So, the body of Carol fucking Baskins is also, as you guys are getting up and looking around, begins to writhe and shift. As it does, you see these small little carrion creatures, these small little abomination, like demonic hell creatures, begin ripping out of her flesh, crawling across the ground and scattering apart, leaving behind her robe and a necklace that sits where what her body once was.
Also dibs.
You can have the necklace. I have my new dagger. It's cool.
For the sake of it, these are your guys' loot. I'll send it in the Discord. I can't send it in the Discord. I'll send it in the group chat on Facebook.
Okay. How about experience?
Everybody takes 2 combat and 1 social.
Does somebody get extra for being amazing?
I mean, you withheld a lot of your abilities of dealing damage there for a bit.
I did not.
I know, I'm joking with you. Also, on whatchamacallit, Carol fucking Baskins, you guys would also find 2 greater healing potions. So, with that, as the second conflict within the Tournament of Blood's Test of Strength comes to an end, we will call it for tonight. Did we all have fun?
I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Was a good fight.
Same.
It went as better than I expected. I expected the Glabarazu to be able to do a lot more to you guys, honestly.
You're all welcome.
Becca slowing me is really pissing me off. I need to figure out a way around that. I'm getting really tired of all of my encounters being slowed, and then the super saves, and the super high ACs on everybody. I gotta start coming up with some new enemies.
My AC is 16, bitch.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, your AC is low, but Torok, Solomon, and Ketra are all sitting at about 19 to 22. Ted's 18, but he has a...
I have a max of 26.
Yeah. Ted's AC might be a little on the low side, but he has a max HP potential of almost 300 and something, which we have burned through all of at this point, finally. It's just, there's a lot to go through in this party. But, with that, Internet, we're going to be signing off. Remember to tune in Wednesday for Dragonland, our campaign that Wesley's running online where we're exploring the Dragon theme park. And then Thursday, I believe, me and Michael are going back into Final Fantasy. If anybody wants to come hang out. We are building characters after followers, subscribers, and people in the chat. So you pick the team you want to be on, and me and Michael make you a character on our team, and we go from there. And Michael still hasn't told Becca that she's dead yet. So we're going to go. Goodbye, Internet!
What?